Hi guys. As you could tell, it's a really, really, really nice day in Pittsburgh. See, it was storming yesterday, but now it's really, really nice. Since my last intro video, I was really just sitting here and telling you, like, giving you advice. So I figured this time I would tell you my actual coming out story. Okay. So I noticed that I was different in 5th grade because I had the biggest crush in the world on this girl. I won't say her name, but I would like do the stupidest stuff. Like, I would, after lunch, we would have like, well, they would have like story time or something, and we would have class. So, sorry. Why do I yawn in all my videos? I would go to the pencil sharpener like 3 times a class period just to see her face like across the hall because their door would always be open. One day I gave her my number. I was so nervous, but I mean, I didn't know what sexuality she was, and I guess I was just thinking she probably doesn't know because we're only in 5th grade, but I was like in love with her. And I actually had feelings for her all the way up until like 8th grade, I think. But obviously the feelings calmed down because she's obviously straight. Uh, so anyways, 5th grade, I came out to a couple people that I thought I could trust as bisexual. I wrote it down on a little piece of paper in class one day, and of course, me being as stupid as I am, I spelled bisexual wrong. Later that day, that note, the guy that I told that I thought I could trust goes around and shows his friends the note, and they're like, "Oh my god, are you serious, Sarah?" And I just walked away, walked to my bus. Um, I was kind of nervous going to school the next day because people knew, and I was looking around and see if anybody was looking at me because obviously he told his friends, so I didn't know if he told anybody else. So anyways, past 5th grade, I started getting confused. I don't remember exactly what I was confused. I know I was confused about my sexuality, but I don't know if I was confused if I like girls more or got, I don't know. But I would actually like cry myself to sleep pretty much, like maybe 3 times a week, 2 times a week, and actually sit there and ask God if He would help me figure out my sexuality. Okay, so 7th grade, I was still a little bit confused. And I met this girl named Brooke, which actually she shares this YouTube account as well. She moved up here from Florida, and I don't know. I guess I could always tell that she had like a little crush on me or something. But she explains that she had like the biggest crush on me in the world. Obviously, we aren't together now. We ended up dating for 2 years after that. I mean, of course, after that point, like, from like 7th grade to like 9th grade, I came to terms with my sexuality, and I knew what I was and I knew what I wanted. So, 7th grade, everybody knew. I ended up telling everybody. People, I lost friends. Friends faded. I mean, yeah, I got bullied. I got harassed a lot. Like, stupid form spring. I would get these dumb questions. I would have debates upon debates about gay marriage being right and all this stuff. So, I don't exactly know how far me and Brooke were in the relationship when I told my parents, because that was a while ago. So I know I told them in 8th grade. And I actually told them at this restaurant, okay? It's called Steak and Shake. So we were eating there one day, and in the middle of when we were eating, I was like, I just had this feeling in me, like it was the right time, and I just couldn't hold back anymore. I mean, all my friends knew everything. I didn't have the guts to say it out loud, so I texted it on my phone and then showed my mom when my dad was out smoking a cigarette because he was done eating, and she saw it. I said, because I still didn't know, I still referred to myself as bi or bisexual, and I was like, I'm dating Brooke. Then the text said, I'm dating Brooke, dot 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 dot, I'm bi. And I showed her, and she looked at it. She was so dumb. I don't know if she did this to like put it off, but she was like, who's bi? Who's dating Brooke? And I was like, and I texted, I am. And she just turned away. Her face got all red, and she's like, no, you're not. You're not like that. She was like, you're not allowed to see her anymore. That's disgusting. Uh, I don't know. She just really didn't accept it. So that ruined my whole meal. I didn't eat. And then it was silent pretty much the whole time we were eating. When my dad came in, my dad was like, what's wrong? So we got in the car, and I told my dad, and the whole car was just silent. Like, he didn't say a word. When we got home, I talked to them some more, and I was crying because she said I couldn't see Brooke anymore, and I was in love with her. So I was like freaking out. I ran into the bathroom, and I slammed the door shut, and I was bawling my eyes out, yelling and screaming at them, like telling them, like, I'm your daughter, like, I didn't just choose this. I didn't wake up one morning and decide that I want to like girls. My dad was really, really good the whole way. He was really accepting the whole process, which he still is. My mom, the whole night, that night, my dad was just accepting me. My mom, I don't know, I think she went to bed. I don't know. But like the next few weeks and months, we would have like once in a while, me and my mom would have like these little daughter mom talks about my sexuality. And like I would sit there and I would explain to her. That's why I'm saying, like, when you come out, you have to explain yourself and make sure they know that this isn't a phase. Make sure they know that you know for sure. Don't come out until you are sure, because then when you say, no, never mind, that's not me, and then say later you figure out you really are and you tell them, they're not going to believe you, and they're just going to think you're confused. So is everybody else. So make sure you are sure. You do have your whole life and you can wait it out. Eventually she understood me and she accepted it. My dad has always accepted it, and in the beginning I actually thought that my mom would be more accepting because she was like the fun one, the outgoing one, and I don't know. So I mean, my dad believes in gay marriage. My mom believes in gay marriage. I talked my mom into it. My dad has always believed in it, and I think me being who I am has turned him around, turned his perspectives around on gay marriage and stuff. So we're all Democrats here, and we all believe in gay marriage. Pro-life Democrats, may I add. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, the heck? So that's pretty much it. I don't know, like, me and Brooke broke up about 8 months ago, and then I went with Selena, and actually me and Selena are having some difficulties right now, actually. Like, last night, when I made that video, my intro video, I don't know, we were, like, fighting, and I'm not gonna discuss why or anything, because that's our personal business. But yeah, we're like, I don't know. I guess we're not together right now. Um, so eventually I figured out what I am, which is good. The harassment has gone down a lot. Like, I'm hardly harassed anymore. See, throughout these years, I have voiced myself very loudly, voiced my opinion, just made videos about it. I participated in all the gay pride days, all the gay pride events, the day of silence. I got so many people to uh, participate in it. Facebook has been a charm. Posting statuses, just, what is that sound? Anyways, just letting people know that that it's okay to love who you want to love, who you're born to love. First of all, your sexuality, you're born that way. You don't just decide you're going to be attracted to. I mean, like, to choose who you want to be with. I would voice that a lot, voice things about gay marriage, suicide. I would preach, 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 and I got myself out there, and I'm strong. This whole process has made me strong, thick skin, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. All that stress, all that crying, it was a great process. That's all I have to say, because now I am who I am, and I've realized that, and I've come to terms with that, and so has everybody else, and everybody understands me now. Some of my family still doesn't know, like outside of my mom and dad household. My aunts, both my aunts and uncles know on my dad's side, and I'm pretty sure a couple aunts and uncles on my mom's side know too. My grandparents don't know because that would probably give them a heart attack, and they're like 86. So if you need any advice about coming out, we're all here for you. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we all gave you our Facebooks and information and whatever. So it's a big thing. It's hard, but once you have it off your shoulders, you're gonna be free. The world is just gonna look and seem differently to you. You can go out there and you can find who you want to be with, and I don't know. It's really great. And if your parents don't accept you, talk to them. Like, explain to them. If they completely disown you, that's why I'm saying, if you don't think your parents are going to accept you, wait until you're on your own, like college, or you have your own place, like graduated, and then tell them when you have something to fall back on and they're not like your main support. But I guess my parents, I thought they would accept me, which they did pretty well, so I'm glad they did. So yeah, that's my coming out story. I hope you liked it, and yeah, subscribe.